Hello everyone, my name is Zadila and my friend is
Yesania and
Here we will explain the cultures of various countries, namely the USA, Australia, New Zealand, Philippines, and Singapore. Now, here I will explain the cultures of the United States and Australia. First, I will explain the three cultures from USA. And first, small talk. A lot of Americans participate in what is called small talk, where you make conversation with strangers or acquaintances about non-controversial topics, such as the weather, sports, or popular television show. While waiting at a bus stop, in line at a store, or in an elevator, don't be startled if a stranger says something to you like, "Did you watch the Super Bowl last night? What a game!" They may also make a joke about the long line you are both in, or comment on the current situation. Small talk is supposed to be harmless, so it's not okay if a stranger says something that makes you uncomfortable. And two, independence. The idea of being self-sufficient is valued highly in the USA. Many American kids and teenagers leave home for extended periods of time, often for summer camps or travel. Upon graduating secondary school, many Americans choose college and universities outside of and often far from their hometowns. College students generally live on their own or in resident halls with other students while at school for 2 to 4 years, and many move away from their childhood homes after graduation. After 17 or 18 years, most Americans no longer live at home with their families. They also do their own shopping, laundry, cooking, and pursue careers or studies on their own. 3. Political correctness or being PC. Since the US is so diverse, there is a general practice of always respecting other cultures and people's difference, especially when communicating and expressing your ideas. An underlying rule is to not to use words or expressions that could be interpreted as offensive. Regardless of what company you are in, your co-workers may be of different ages, genders, and race, and political correctness is a way to help everybody feel comfortable with the group dynamic. And second, I will explain 4 Australian cultures. First, Australians speak a unique strain of English. The national language of Australia is English and the majority of people speak it. But it might not be English that you have heard before. Australian slang can be difficult for foreigners to understand, with many words abbreviated. Even your own name may not be safe. When Australians feel comfortable with you, they may give you a nickname which may be a slightly altered version of your name. And you Australians love to drink. Enjoying an alcoholic beverage after a day at work, on the weekend, with a friends, with family, or for any excuse really, is a big Australian pastime, according to the World Health Organization. Australia ranks third in the most alcohol consumed per capita each year, with great breweries in each city and great wineries dotting the countryside. It's no wonder this is an Aussie's favorite pastime. It it it's common to clink glasses with your drinking partner and say cheers before taking the first sip. 3. Australians also love to eat because Australia's multi- multiculturalism. You will find many different cuisines there. Migrants have immigrated to Australia from all over the world, bringing with them their culinary delights. You can find everything from burgers to fish and chips, Greek taverns and outdoor food market, Chinese, Thai and Japanese, takeaway as well as great Turkish, Mexican and Indian restaurant. Australia has plenty of fresh products all year long because of its tropical climate, so you can find lots of fresh fruit and vegetables to prepare healthy meal at home. And then 4. Australia has many museums of historical importance. Learn more about Aboriginal and Australian culture at one of the many great Australian museums. Study the culture, scientific, aesthetics, and historical aspect of Australia with a coffee in hand. With many of the National Museum architecturally designed. This is a nice way to spend your afternoon and weekend while gaining a better understanding of Australia, history, and achievement. Check out a full list of some of the best museums in the country house.
I will share culture country, the New Zealand, Philippines, and Singapore. The first, I will share culture country, the New Zealand. The New Zealand follows attitude and lifestyle. The New Zealand country is open-minded and welcome to people of all country and cultures. As a country, we value kindness, tolerance, and friendship. We are open-minded and welcome to all religions and uphold the right to freedom of the religious worship and belief for all. Just expect everyone to be treated fairly and they enjoy feeling safe in their homes and in public places. The New Zealand are generally really positive people who love to work hard, spend time with friends and family, and enjoy the beautiful country they live in. The New Zealand of kids as they often now balance time at work with time to relax and unwind. They love exploring the others, playing and watching sport, engaging in arts and culture, and general making the most of life. They're friendly and open-minded, but can sometimes seem a bit reserved and see. There may be many things that are different to your home country here. From our public holiday to our celebration, the more your experience here, the better you will understand our country. Our language in Asian New Zealand has three official languages. One, English, three, Tireo Maori, the three Maori language and New Zealand sing language. When speak language, New Zealand have a strong accent and speak very quickly, often using slang or word in the theory Maori, the Maori language, that can be confusing if you are new here. Check out our Going to Speaking New Zealand English and feed out some of our common words and patterns. Listening to New Zealand radio or watching Kiwi TV show like Solen Street New Zealand on Let's Soap Opera or the blog reality TV show about home renovation will also help you get out to the Kiwi action. If you not sure what someone is trying to say, ask them to explain or you speak more slowly. Kiwis love to help. The Maori was a very important part of the New Zealand culture. Find out more about speaking the real Maori, some common words and phrases, and how you can learn more. New Zealand Sign Language is the natural language of the deal of communication in New Zealand. It reflects New Zealand culture by including signs from Maori conclave that can not be found in other sign language or country. If you understand, Maori country is Maori, the indigenous people of New Zealand. Maori country is very central part of life here, and this includes Maori food, language, and custom. Even if you're just living here for a short time, it's important that you know, understand, and respect Maori custom and how to interact with Maori country. The Maori way of doing things, generally speaking, depends on Maori behaviors or ways of doing things. It is about behaving in a way that is cultural respect or appropriate. Most people prefer to act in way that are respectful to others. We have put together this list of tikangan to help you understand Maori country and to help you avoid any uncomfortable moment where you're not sure what to do. It is important to understand that because Maori country has strong influence in New Zealand country. The next, Pauhiri. Pauhiri is a welcome ceremony that normally takes place in Maori and or Maori meeting grounds but can happen anywhere that hosts atau an art tagada when wish to formally greet a group or vision. Sometimes you might be given a pauhiri to welcome you to your place or study. The mark of tenses are the heart of many community, and your university or polytechnic might have one on campus. Now I will share country culture Philippines. Number 1, things you should know about Philippine country. 1. Philippines are very listened. 2. Philippines take pride in their families. Philippines are very respectful. Philippines help one another. Philippines value traditional and country. Philippines love to party. And Philippines has the longest Christmas celebration ever. Next, I will share country culture Singapore. Singapore custom and traditional Singapore culture. Despite being small size, the local custom and culture of Singapore are blend of multiple ethnic influence, including Chinese, Malay, Indians, and others. The reason being their country histories and other, and as debating how this yeah, this diversity is also reflected in the of spoken language, which includes English, Mandarin, Tamil, and Malay. Some popular Singapore custom and traditional.
This all from us. If there are mistakes in words or pronunciation, we apologize.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Salam.
Salam.